Arabuko Sokoke Forest Reserve is a 420 expanse of coastal forest in Kenya, the largest coastal tropical forest in East Africa. It is the only forest at the coastline where African elephants can be found. This road separates Arabuko Sokoke Forest from mangrove forest of Mida Creek, though years back it was one forest.
Due to settlement, some areas were carved out, so we have the Arabuko Sokoke with between Arabuko Sokoke and Mida Creek, it's less than a kilometer.
There is a correlation between Arabuko Sokoke forest and the Mida Creek mangrove forest.
Mangroves depend a lot on fresh water. So Arabuko Sokoke is the one which is holding the Mida Creek in terms of mangrove growing, because most of the fresh water which the mangroves use here comes from Arabuko Sokoke. So when it rains, that water imbibes under, and we have underground rivers which are now feeding the mangroves.
Communities living in Mida Creek came together and formed 11 community groups across the creek to conserve both forests. Now, they are happy with the results 16 years down the line. Mida Creek is a recognized international bird area for the refuge it provides for both national waterfowls and migrating birds from Europe and Eurasia. People touring the creek get an opportunity to watch the birds, boat riding and nature walk, activities that earns the community income.
Kwa hivi sasa kuna wanafunzi zaidi ya 900 ambao wako shule ya upili, mbali na wale wenye wameshafuzu ambao kazi zao sana sana hupenda pia kufanya mambo za sayansi ili wahakikishe pia wanalinda mazingira hata wakiwa nje ya mradi huu.
Community here is very cooperative because they have seen that without Mida Creek, most of their livelihoods will not be there, because here they depend on ecotourism.
We moved to Mida Creek village, where we found Matiang'i, one of the beneficiaries of the school bursary from the project.
Singekuwa secondary school sahi kwa sababu pesa ilikuwa ni shida hapa nyumbani. Na wazazi walikuwa wanaharibu msitu kwa sababu ya kuchoma makaa, kutafuta kuni, kuuza ili sisi watoto tupate nini faida, pesa kwenda shule.
Sahi tunashukuru kwa huu mradi, maana walituelimisha, kwa sababu wakati mwingine kwa tunaharibu msitu tunaoharibu, tunatafuta kuni ovyo ovyo, lakini walipokuja wakatuelimisha kwa sababu ile msitu, na sahi tunapata faida katika ule msitu.
11% of all emissions in the world are caused by cutting forests, which is more than all the means of transport in the world. That tells you how important it is to stop cutting forests.
On the other side of Mida Creek is another project known as Scrap Shack, which is managed by yet another community group to help conserve the mangrove forest. The boardwalk and the green scenery provides a perfect place for any visitor to come and unwind and grab some fresh air. Crab farming is done by the community as a way of boosting income.
We are getting income for better than cutting the mangroves or using any other bad means of getting livelihood within the resource.
It is evident that communities that have embraced environmental conservation have the ability to turn around their fortunes, if this is anything to go by. Dan Kaburu, K24, from Watamu in Kilifi County.